What's up, y'all? We are back with another video about our bike, the Death Machine. As you can see, some things kind of did not go quite as planned as far as getting some different videos out and stuff, but we had Bike Week coming out and a lot of stuff were coming up and a lot of stuff that revolved around that, getting some stuff ready and all. And we were trying to kind of squeeze getting this guy done before Bike Week, but at the last minute, some things fell through and I decided we should hold back and not defeat the purpose of getting this bike together with all the little tiny details and bells and whistles done correctly. That was part of the reason why we tore it down to begin with. But this was supposed to be a paint video, and because the bike needed to get almost put together, like I said, we almost displayed it like in a work in progress form. So we went ahead and got the roller together, put the motor in it, and started getting some stuff bolted together. But this is the paint that we came up with. Black with orange flames, you know, you can't go wrong with it. But what I did is, instead of making this just black paint, it's got a blue teal pearl on top of it. So it almost goes green in the light. And this is a silver pearl that we did like kind of a diamond pattern inlaid behind the regular flame pattern, kind of like we do. Very similar to how we're doing the helmets, like we talked about at the tail end of the last video. So instead of gold flames, you know, traditional kind of white to yellow, but mainly orange and black, you know, orange and black Harley stuff. So, but yeah, this is how we got her looking, coming together, and we're getting real close. We're just dialing in some last minute stuff. These are the correct bars we got from Bobby Goodtimes that, you know, we went back and forth with him. Thank God Bobby's super cool and patient, because they just needed to have that right pullback and the correct bends to him like he does. So we just recently changed out the risers to 3 inches instead of short stubbies, which gets it pulled back just enough that I can keep those bars cranked forward and they're not like a buckhorn pulled back. But, you know, I think we mentioned in the last video, we're gonna run one of our round lights, and this one we got doctored up with an amber lens to kind of go with the orange vibe. But yeah, we're getting real close. The front end's on and everything locked in. The motor, transmission, drivetrain, oil tank, everything's locked in. Gas tank's got to come back off. But yeah, we're coming along, and we took a little bit of extra time in doing the drivetrain alignment, and I built this piece here coming off of an alternator cover to give that a little bit of protection from these fancy new whites boots they sent us, getting tore up first day and first ride. But that's a nice little cover, and to go ahead and, you know, get an idea together and have it come out all right. And I just couldn't bring myself to putting, you know, this whole Primo drive back together without polishing it up a little bit. So we polished the bearing support plate, the spacers, this fifth mount for the oil tank, chain guard, and then took the clutch basket, turned all the hardening off of it, polished it up, you know, polished off all these little goodies. So I feel good about the drivetrain. It aligned really nice, and it's gonna run nice and true and straight. But it's locked down, and now we just have to do a lot of the smalls, finish up the foot controls, which, you know, they're all done up. They just have to be polished. Everything has to be polished, and it takes forever to do that. But I'm really glad we didn't rush it for Bike Week, because the bike's coming along really nice. But I hope you guys dig the paint. Sorry we couldn't really do a segment of me standing there with the paint, but, you know, this is a shop. We kind of got to do what we got to do sometimes. But yeah, here she is. Hope you guys dig it. That's a short and sweet one. Next video, we might do a complete assembled deal. We might do a first kick. We don't know, you know, but got a lot of stuff going on within the company. So stay tuned for some different videos with that stuff, and hope you guys dig it. And thanks for sticking with us. Catch you next time.